What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and I'm joined by Tyler. We're back for another Kingdom Hearts video. In this video, we want to talk about Kingdom Hearts 4, and we basically want to talk about the game itself. What is the game going to be about? Its plot, maybe some of the characters. We had talked about a lot of different aspects of what we think the game could be. So we, in this video, kind of want to put it all together. We've talked about souls, the fact that souls were mentioned in Kingdom Hearts 3, and kind of put in there, I think, strategically. We've obviously saw the black box. We saw Lushu. We see the Master of Masters at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. We've made lots of videos on him. We've talked about, is he a replica? How does that influence Kingdom Hearts 4? So there's lots of stuff. Obviously, we get to see the secret ending, which is a whole different kind of way Kingdom Hearts can go with the worlds. Maybe it's more realistic. Maybe it's Final Fantasy. I mean, we've made a lot of videos talking about all these themes, and now it's time to kind of put it together. So, Tyler, Kingdom Hearts 4, it could be a lot of different things, but a lot of things we've already talked about. So, what do you think is, and you've talked about it to me before, what do you think is going to kind of be the central idea or focus of the game? And then maybe we can talk about some of like the background, like the worlds, like what we would expect from the game. But what do you think like the central thing about Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be?
Well, unfortunately, I think that the mobile game, Union Cross and all that stuff, I actually think that that has more to do with this coming story for Kingdom Hearts 4 than it had to do with the Xehanort saga. So, and I know that we had little tidbits in Kingdom Hearts 3 of it, but I actually think, because of the foretellers and all that stuff, I actually think that the ancient Keyblade War, the first one, and all of that took place has more to do with Kingdom Hearts 4 than it did to have to do with the Kingdom Hearts 1, all these other games up to 3. So I just to lay the foundation, I'm saying that. Now, when we look at the secret ending, and we've talked about this, like Alex said a couple times, we believe, and other people believe, that is the Master of Masters on the building. He creates a box with his fingers before turning his hands into a heart for the moon. So, from that, I can only assume that the Master of Masters, look, obviously we know that Xehanort wanted to summon Kingdom Hearts and all that stuff. When we read the secret reports, Master of Masters literally told Lushu, like, there's going to be somebody who does this, let him do it. In fact, I need you to help him do it. So, whatever the Master of Masters, whatever his plan is, it has to do with Kingdom Hearts. I know it's the title of the game, but he obviously wants Kingdom Hearts. He I assume wants Kingdom Hearts for a much different reason than what Xehanort wanted, but he does want Kingdom Hearts. I assume that he knows way more about Kingdom Hearts than Xehanort ever did. That's my assumption as well. So this one theory that I have, I actually think it makes a lot of sense. You can look at it. Some are going to say, well, you're basing it off of one of your theories. I am, but I'm not, because I kind of put it together slightly after. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the part that really doesn't have to do with my theory, and then I'm going to tie it all together to show you how this actually could potentially be the Kingdom Hearts 4 plot point, or at least one of them. So here we go. So we learned in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's said by Xemnas to Xion before Xemnas wants to strike down Lea. He says the word that we only need his heart, we don't need his soul. So in another video, I talked about how I think that souls are in the box, the black box. And I know that the box has X Super written on it. Nobody knows what that means. To me, it doesn't even mean anything. It doesn't matter. So I believe that there's souls in that box. So that's what I have to go by, is that whole soul aspect. But when you think about it, they did mention souls in Kingdom Hearts 3, if not once, I think they mentioned it twice. Though when we think about it, we already did hearts. Hearts have memories and this and that. Nobody, and heartless, nobody's are the body part. Unversed are the emotion part. And the last thing that I would think would be souls, right? And we talked about that in another video. So then we talked about yesterday we talked about how I believe, literally based on the ending, based on what we see, we analyzed it, that the Master of Masters may currently be a replica. Okay, and all this replica talk that happened in Kingdom Hearts 3, I think that's important for future games. Because really, the only other time that we heard about replicas was Replica Riku. We never, all of a sudden, in Kingdom Hearts 3, replica this, replica that. The majority of the organization's a replica, and we need replicas for Roxas, and we need a replica for Shion, and we need a replica for Naminé, and this and that. And Vexen's perfecting the replicas, and Demyx. So all this stuff about replicas, I think it is important. I think it's going to be used. And they felt the need to, which in Kingdom Hearts they do tell us stuff, but a lot of times they don't tell us stuff. It's kind of like, this is Kingdom Hearts, just play the game. So with Kingdom Hearts 3, they told us that when you have a replica, an empty vessel, and you have the heart, or you have data that is memories from the heart, because the heart contains memories. So if you have data of that, you can put that in the vessel, or the replica, and it will become the newest version. It will become a human. So if you place the heart, or if you place a data version of the heart into a replica, it'll become a human. So we had to know that, and that's important for this theory too. So we knew that. So the heart and replicas turn people into humans. My question is, because we know, based on Xemnas, that a soul is separate from the heart, what happens if we separate the heart from the body, but we also separate the soul from the body? Because it's, again, soul and heart, they're not connected. So then what happens if I take the soul, put it in a replica? What happens to that? So, and that's going to kind of be a little bit of the basis for really all of it. Because when we look at the ancient Keyblade War, we know that, I mean, they talked about it in Kingdom Hearts 3 too, that a lot of kids died in the ancient Keyblade War, and obviously their hearts went up to Kingdom Hearts. So I guess my theory, or almost question, is, I wonder that if the Master of Masters wants Kingdom Hearts because he wants all of the hearts that are inside of Kingdom Hearts, all of the hearts, maybe he wants all of these hearts from all of these Keyblade wielders. And I'm also wondering if because they never said, how many hearts can a replica contain? That's my other question too. And I'm also wondering, because we were told, I believe it was in an answer report from Kingdom Hearts 1, we were told that the soul will still exist, basically, but if the heart and the body don't kind of rejoin or are recompleted after a certain amount of time, basically the soul kind of dissolves in a way, and the heart, or the body is vanquished, and the heart goes up to Kingdom Hearts. I believe that's what was said. So I wonder if is a soul in the replica body, and it's Master's soul. His heart would naturally go to Kingdom Hearts. So possibly, maybe he needs access to Kingdom Hearts to get his heart back, put it inside that replica, become a person again. But maybe while he's at it, maybe he wants access to all of the actually, there's two things. Maybe he wants access to all of the Keyblade wielders' hearts to gain all of their power, or maybe, just maybe, Kingdom Hearts itself may have a soul. Maybe he literally wants the soul of Kingdom Hearts. And when we think about that, that really isn't all that far-fetched in a way. Because it's kind of like, what would the next step be? Because we never actually see Kingdom Hearts. I mean, we know what Kingdom Hearts can do, but it's only one of the things that Kingdom Hearts can do. We haven't really ever seen what Kingdom Hearts can do. When Xehanort activated it, he said there'd be a purge. So literally, the entire universe was going to be erased and just start over. But what if there's something else that it can do? Is that all that it can do? We haven't really experienced all of what Kingdom Hearts has to offer. The Kingdom Hearts, not the game. And I have a feeling that Master of Masters knows almost all of what it can offer, and maybe he wants to be the embodiment of Kingdom Hearts. So maybe it's necessary for him to not have his real body currently. Maybe he does need a different type of body. So he needed all these events to happen, knowing that a replica would be created because he can see the future, and he was going to use that. I don't know. That's my theory.
Yeah, no, I agree with Tyler, and and we've been saying it in different parts. I think what's a little bit cool about the videos we've made about all the different aspects of Kingdom Hearts 3, about what was mentioned about it, and then what Kingdom Hearts 4 could be with the Master of Masters being the replica. How does Kingdom Hearts connect to that? What's in the black box? What's his overall plan as a villain, right? Well, we've talked about all of these different aspects throughout all these videos, and so then to put it together, I mean, Kingdom Hearts 4 could be a lot of different things, and the question also that I would think too is how much do they want to throw at us in the next game? Is it a series of games? Is it a 4, 5, 6, or is it just a 4? And I think that would then make it so, like, what exactly do you cover in Kingdom Hearts 4? And do you make it this huge kind of storyline that's going to traverse all 3 games? And that way you can even build it even bigger. So, I totally agree with Tyler, and we want to know what you guys think in the comments below. What do you think the plot of Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be? What do you think they're going to cover? Do you think Souls is going to be a big thing? Any aspect of what Tyler has talked about, or any aspect that we've talked about in the past videos, let us know in the comments below. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, Podcast Now. Hit the bell icon so you guys are notified when all of our videos go up. We're still doing Kingdom Hearts videos every single day for a few more days. We really appreciate you guys watching, and we hope to see you on the next video.